Hello, my name is Adonis and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a weekly love reading for all of my fellow Virgos out there for the week of November 30th into December 6th. So let's get after it. Okay, here we go. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. 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 Show me the cards I need to see. Show me the cards that I need to see. Who's coming towards my fellow Virgos? Or what kind of energy is coming towards my fellow Virgos during the week of November 30th and December 6th? Cards that I need to see. There we go. There we go. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. Ooh. Alrighty. So first off, we got somebody that's relaxing, contemplating, and reflecting on the concept of getting into a relationship with you. I feel as though this is a person actually that you're kind of already in a relationship with. The reflecting and contemplating is more or less thinking about where you guys go from here. Because I do feel as though this individual is thinking with some Page of Swords energy. There's some. You know what? This could be either you, Four of Swords thinking this, or it could be them thinking this. But I'm kind of getting the feeling it's probably you, because we got a Page of Swords here. There's an aspect of immaturity here. So I believe that what you're beginning to think, you're contemplating, like, you know, this person's somewhat immature. Okay, with the Page of Swords, it's immaturity here. It's either like a naivete or immaturity. I'm kind of feeling like there's a sense of there's some immaturity here with this individual here. Because what you're trying to do at present is focus in with the 10 of Pentacles. Think about your Pentacles, getting your finances in order, because you're thinking about, you know, creating an aspect of legacy for your children and children's children. So you're really contemplating, really focusing on your Pentacles, really making your money, getting your finances in order, kind of progressing forward here. Now, I do feel as though, you know, as far as that goes, as far as the financial security and things, there's a sense of immaturity with this individual. Also, with that being said, though, rather, we got an Ace of Wands here. There's a very strong sexual chemistry that you guys do have together. So where they may be immature when it comes in terms of finances and really being financially solid, thinking about an aspect of legacy, there's a very strong sexual chemistry here with this individual. Okay? Now, what's beginning to happen is you begin to try to manifest this situation into reality using the Magician card. So you're trying to manifest the reality that you want. You know, you're aware of the concept of being able to manifest what your desires are. You're trying to manifest, force this thing into a reality, making this person, you know, there's sexual chemistry here, but you're like, you know what? I really wish that this person would be more responsible. So you're trying to manifest that into reality because you're worried. You're worried here with the Nine of Swords. You're worried here. You're worried here. You're thinking, like, I wonder if this person is ever really going to grow up. But more importantly, I'm wondering if this addiction situation they're dealing with here. Okay? This possible opioid addiction, this possible alcoholism situation. You know, again, you know, you know, just putting it in layman's terms, you're trying to get serious. You know, you're really reflecting, trying to get serious about your finances, about really thinking serious about family, about legacy, about really getting your stuff together. And this person is still kind of being immature. You know, they're still, you know, hanging out late, playing around with friends, not really taking finances seriously. They're not really taking things as seriously as you would like them to. But there's a strong sexual attraction that you guys do have for one another. But that sexual attraction may not be enough. And you're beginning to have a lot of nightmares about this situation. You're really beginning to kind of think, you know, have a lot of anxiety with the Nine of Swords here. That's why the Devil card is here with this situation. You know, you're really beginning to think, you know what, there may be a problem here. And because of that, we got the Hangman here. So things are kind of, you know, you're in this, but things are kind of slowing down, beginning to come to a pause, because you know that you're at an inflection point. There's an inflection point here. You're like, you know what? It's time to have that talk. And, you know, there is very strong sexual attraction, like I said, you have for this individual. But there's this thinking of, you know, is this enough? You know? So, with that being said, let's see, what are your overall strengths of this particular situation? What are the overall strengths of this potential situation? What are the overall strengths of this potential situation? What are the overall strengths of this particular situation? Show me cards I need to see. Show me cards I need to see. Show me cards that I need to see. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Okay, so these are the potential strengths here. The High Priestess energy here. So your intuition is definitely keeping you aware here. There's some, you know, like I said, there's very strong sexual chemistry here, but your intuition is kind of like beyond the sexual attraction. What else is, you know? Does this person really feel for me what I feel for them? Okay, and that's, you know, and that intuition is kind of making you really re-examine some things here. Also, with the Two of Wands present, that means you're about to make a choice. You are about to make a decision. Again, these are all what are the overall strengths of this particular relationship. You are about to make a decision. That decision most likely is going to be you addressing this issue of the maturity aspect and quite possibly the addictions that you believe this person has. Also, the fact that you are worried with the Nine of Swords. Again, that's a particular strength because that worry is letting you know, hey, there's a problem here that needs to be addressed. You know, that could be seen definitely as a strength because if, and the fact that you're going to address the situation, because you have some people that can have potential problems and they just kind of sit there and just kind of hope, keep their head in the sand and kind of hopes it works out on its own. And most of the time that never happens, okay? So, but you're going to address the situation. In addition here, we have the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is all about making very wise, grounded decisions when it comes in terms of finances. So your mind is in the right place when it comes to getting your finances together, creating a financial structure. Also, Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles is all about communication, okay? And as I said, you are about to communicate how you feel about the addictions and i.e. also the immaturity aspects, okay? A Page of Pentacles is all about thinking very, very carefully, crafting an analytical argument for how you're feeling. You're trying to figure out, okay, what's the best way to put this here? How do I get through all the minutia to get right to the heart of the situation, okay? Because there is love here. With the Ace of Cups, you know that there's love here on your part, okay? You're beginning to question if this individual is as in love with you as you are with them. You know you guys got strong sexual chemistry, okay? But you're like, what else is here? Is there anything else here for them, or are they just in this for a booty call, or is there something else here? Okay? And finally here, the Wheel of Fortune is definitely moving in your favor into that direction. So this is telling me that, yeah, this is a conversation that needs to be had, and most likely you're going to have a positive outcome with the situation because it is something that needs to be addressed. But before I let this thing go, let's see what additional information Spirit wants to give before I shut this thing down. What additional information Spirit want to give before I shut this thing down here? One more shuffle. What additional information Spirit want to give before I shut this thing down? Cards. There you go. All right, so here we go. First out the gate is stretch. You are stretching yourself thin with this situation. You're putting yourself, you're contorting yourself in all kinds of different ways you have to try to deal with this situation. And so that's why you are going to address it. You don't have a choice but to address it. In addition, here we have the Surface card. Now, Surface is a pretty interesting card here. And the Surface card represents who a person is and who they pretend to be. All right? And so, in terms of how this works as far as this particular example goes, this particular relationship rather goes, is that you're what a person sees is what they get, face value. So you're who you are, who you're saying you are, who you're pretending to be is who you not pretending to be. Who you are is who you are. You're trying to get to the point. You're trying to figure out, is this person just this surface here? Is this just a surface face they're putting on to make me think that there's something deeper here than just a sexual attraction? You know what I mean? Is there something, beneath that there? Is there something beneath that? Because you're beginning to think maybe there's some type of facade this person's putting on here. And to be honest with you, I feel like there may be a little bit of both at the moment, but I do feel like this person loves you. But I do think it's something that you need to address. And finally here, unity. Spirit saying you need to be unified. You need to be unified in your relationship, in how you see the relationship. There needs to be an aspect of unity, not you seeing it one way and they seeing it another way. There needs to be a unified perspective here. So with that being said, I'm shutting this thing down now. This is a general love reading. It may not resonate with everyone, okay? But if it does resonate with you and you want to know more about this particular situation, I will leave a link down in the description box, all right? If this does not resonate with you, that's fine too. Just take those parts of it that do and disregard the rest. Also, if you haven't already, please like, please share, and absolutely subscribe. It helps the channel. And it also helps the algorithm to really get my very unique style of tarot reading out there for others to enjoy. And I really appreciate your support in that area. So with that being said, I'm going to shut this thing down now. My name is Adonis. Okay, I love you guys. And I will absolutely, positively see you next time. Bye-bye.